What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Ranked and Relentless podcast, the show where we talk about new and retro albums and give you our top 5 songs from those albums. I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
We're in the same shot this time. Isn't
Hello.
that cool? Isn't that neat? I just got into town a couple hours ago.
Yep.
Traffic sucks. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, I lived in Atlanta for years. I dealt with some fucked up traffic.
Mm-hmm.
But, Louisiana traffic never makes any sense to me. So, the second I get on I-12, it really feels like every 45 seconds to a minute, I'm going from 80 to 40. And then it just keeps going.
It is holiday season.
Dude, but I guess every time
really,
I come down here, it's
even
hot.
if I go, so I with my work, I do go to Mississippi sometimes, and when I come back, it's only that Covington area.
Yeah, all of it, dude. That whole
shit.
fucking Hammond all the way to here is dick, dude. 80 to 40, constant. And I get some road rage. I get it like a motherfucker. Let me tell you what else. What surprisingly gave me a little bit of rage is the album that we're talking about this week. Nothing More, self-titled album. I brought, so if we own the album, we like to put it in frame. I brought my copy with me. Very interesting about this one, though, if I can grab that. Very interesting about this album, Austin, my friend, is fuckload of these songs are missing. I think you can
Clearly.
see. So Surface Flames is here, but Friendly Fire's not.
Gross.
Surface Flames is a remix to Friendly Fire, so I don't know how much fucking sense that makes.
And not a good one.
No. So let's see. What else is missing? The Matthew Effect is missing. It looks like I'll Be Okay is missing.
No,
That
it's
whole...
okay.
Oh, is
Number
it?
6. It's the last song.
I'll Be Okay on side 1, yeah. Okay. So I'll Be Okay is there. The Matthew Effect is missing. Looks like Here's to the Heartache is missing. Looks like If I Were is missing.
First Punch.
Friendly Fire and First Punch. Why the fuck are Geyer and Pyre still on here, though?
To fill in space.
Dude, those are the most...
But to make notes, yeah, because they're both 5 to 8 minutes long.
I don't know how you did that. So the thing is, there's multiple interludes on this record. So Ocean Floor opens up this record as the kind of an intro to This Is the Time. We both agree necessary, though.
Yeah.
We prefer listening to Ocean Floor with This Is the Time. Because it's a great intro for it.
Because This Is Time just comes in abrupt. Ocean Floor is kind of that really good build up into that.
And I love the vibe change. I really do. But Geyer and Pyre are useless.
Yes.
And Pyre's 9 minutes. Suck it. Why
It's
is
the last song. Just
why are those on that? Is what I'm saying. In my head canon, and I'm sure this is probably close to true. Because Nothing More at this time, they've never been a massive band, but this was the kind of their big coming out album, even though it was I think technically their 3rd or 4th album. Mm-hmm. So they put this one out. If I had to assume, they couldn't afford to get a double LP, so they just they probably had to fund this, or the record company might have funded it and been like, we're not fucking paying prices for a double LP. That's ridiculous. So they put this out. But the choices on what they taking off the Matthew Effect, taking off Here's to the Heartache, If I Were, Friendly Fire, and taking off Friendly Fire and leaving Surface Flames just makes no sense. Surface Flames are a remix to Friendly Fire.
a terrible one. It's not even good EDM for me. But
yeah.
The other thing too, going back to Geyer and Pyre, dude, even if you take those 2 songs out, it's still a 15-minute track, pretty much at 50 minutes.
Yeah, dude, that's eating up so much of the disc. Uh-huh. You could have fit all of the other songs if you would have just taken Geyer and Pyre off. Nothing More makes some decisions, and I want to talk a little bit about that before we get into this one. This was a band that we at one point in time absolutely adored. Mm-hmm. We're gonna tell the story here in a minute. There's a story. There's a Nothing More story. We'll tell the Nothing More story in a minute. But after this record, in my eyes, they started to fall off because they released the album after this. I don't have the Wikipedia up because I'm not good at my job. But
This is also the first time we've ever done this.
Yeah, we've never done it here like this. So. Nothing more. Discography. So after this, they had Shelter, Save You, Save Me, and The Few Not Fleeting. Those came out before this. The Few Not Fleeting had a few really good songs on it. Fat Kid and Gone are specifically the two that I think of. Gone fucking rules. Then this album comes out. After this was The Stories We Tell Ourselves.
It had one decent single that I was enjoying and that I just got tired of.
Which one was it?
God, I don't know.
Well, good thing I'm pulling it up, Austin.
Okay.
So,
honestly, it might show
Do You
up
Really
somewhere.
Want It? Don't Stop, Go to War, Just Say When. There's the singles. There's 18 songs on this one. Stop doing that.
It might have been Don't Stop.
Don't Stop. So Don't Stop I Love.
That's the one that was they advertised. That's the song they used to advertise this album.
Go to War.
Was it Go to War?
Or Do You Really Want It? Those two. Don't Stop. They did a remix with Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach that I love. His verse is fire. The regular one is cool too. But like a lot of the stuff on here, I don't really care for. And there's some neat shit about it. Like Clint Lowry, the guitarist from Seven Dust, does guest guitar on Funny Little Creatures and Tunnels. Funny Little Creatures I do like. That's actually, I didn't know he was guest guitar on that. That is a great song actually. But Do You Really Want It is all right. Go to War I really don't like as a single at all. This one had Fade In, Fade Out, which was on this record. You have the song God Went North, which is about his losing his mother. Fade In, Fade Out is kind of a similar telling to his father, who I don't think had passed away, but was basically his father telling him hey, I'm on the way out, you're on the way in, kind of like a passing the torch kind of song.
Damn.
It's an okay album. But this is the first time I was I don't really fuck with this. And they put out Spirits. It wasn't very good. And they put out this most recent album, Carnal. There's a song on it I like. It's the one with Eric, the screamer from I Prevail.
Yeah.
They did a song with David Draymond on this new one called Angels. Angels Fall, or whatever. Hey, it's right here. I'll click on it.
I haven't heard anything. Probably the last
Angel
two
Song.
albums you named, I haven't heard a single thing.
Angel Song. It is dog shit.
Damn, okay. But you like the song, but it's dog shit.
No, Angel Song sucks. The one with David Draymond.
Okay.
It's the worst Nothing More song ever.
Oh, damn.
House on Sand with Eric from I Prevail is pretty good. If It Doesn't Hurt is not offensive. Stuck with Sinister isn't bad. But the rest of the album, that's kind of been a weird relationship I've had because in my mind I was always fuck, the self-titled was so good, though.
Yeah.
And The Few Not Fleeting I really love because they weren't doing as much of the EDM shit as they started to. With this album, there's a lot of it, obviously.
Right.
The
but
record,
it's more ambient stuff.
Yeah,
compared to
it's
what
not
it is
crazy.
now.
But then every album, it's more and more and more and more. To a point where I'm why is the guitar player there? I don't hear him. The Few Not Fleeting was very rock-oriented.
They took a worse Fall Out Boy, I'm going to say.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot with Fall Out Boy, where So Much for Stardust was a return. It was kind of the first time you really fucking heard, oh yeah, Joe's actually in the band. It's the first time you'd heard that in years, which is funny because when they started the tour for that album, Joe was hey guys, I need to take a mental health break for a year.
Damn.
Hey, guitar's back, but get somebody else to play them. That's but and then going back and doing the research for this record, I still like this album.
Yeah.
Maybe it's, things are just a little bit different now. My palette has changed. I mean, this record, did originally come out, over 10 years ago. They recorded it between 2011 and 2013. So talk about taking a minute.
Right.
Maybe my palette's changed. It has been a long time. Or maybe I'm just noticing shit I didn't notice before. But some of the stuff on this record pisses me off.
It's between that, but we also, dude, we played the absolute shit out of this album. For a solid 2 months, this album was getting played in some car ride fully through.
Oh, 100%.
Especially when, if you remember, Trey.
Yeah.
Of course, when he was around, we played this album constantly.
So, as I said, there was a Nothing More story. Right around the time, as it just so happens, whenever we start getting into this. So me and you were recording some music with this guy that you were friends with. And he was really the one that was have you guys listened to Nothing More? And I don't think at that time either one of us had. Mm-mm. And then he pulled up This Is the Time. And because I want to say, So this record came out June 24th, 2014. So it was probably shortly after that because it would be because that'd be around the time that me and you were recording Let the Rain Fall that first time. Yeah. So then he shows us this in the studio. He's like, you guys need to check out this band Nothing More because I think because they also use Personas gear. And we were using, like, he had a lot of Persona shit. We were using Personas gear. So he shows us this is the time, and we're like, fuck, this fucking rules. Like, it was so good. Like, this song is amazing. Then, fast forward a little bit, they're in town at the Varsity Theater, club that, you know, if you wanted to, I don't know how it is now, but a club, if you wanted to watch music in Baton Rouge, is pretty much where you had to go.
Yeah.
You look like you have something to say.
Yeah. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
I finally get to ask the question. You ever seen this band live? Anyways, continue your story.
So here's what happens. I still to this day am so angry about this.
Yeah.
So they're in town. We go to the Varsity to go to this show. And this was so cool because, like, Nothing More kind of got their start opening up for Merriweather at this venue. Mm-hmm. And this is a venue I think me and you we've played it once or twice by this point. So, like, this is for if you're a local band in Baton Rouge playing 18 and up shows, this is where you fucking play. Like, this was at this time, this was where you play. And I love this still to this day, one of my favorite rooms. It really is. I don't know why, because the sound isn't awesome in that room. But I love it.
No, not really.
I love the stage a lot.
But it was surreal. That's like when you realize, like, hey, I played on that stage, and you go to see, like, a band you actually adored. Which, mind you, going to this show, before we went, we listened to the album in your little apartment.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I truly, because I do kind of remember the song when, you know, my old friend showed us, but that was the first time I actually, like, listened to the album. So I didn't really know anything from them even kind of going into that show.
Yeah,
that was really like my introduction into Nothing More was that night.
And I was like, when I, you know, learn something, if I like something, I start fixating on it.
Yeah.
So by this point, I know the whole album front to fucking back at this point. So we all, this day comes, and I remember waking up just not feeling good. Like, I just had, like, just the worst, like, stomach pain. Like, I don't know what it was. Maybe I ate something. I don't fucking know. But I felt like dog shit. I think maybe, did we have band practice that day? Mm-mm. Did we not? Because I know we sometimes, like, it's not unheard of for me, you, and Mac to have band practice and then go out afterwards. Yep. But so because it was us, everybody that was in the band, and my wife. We were dating at the time. Doesn't matter. None of this is important to the story. So we go to this fucking show. Y'all take one of your cars. I think probably Mac's car, and then me and my wife go in my truck. Uh-huh. Opening band is Stardison.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
another local band out here.
Yeah.
I love Stardust, that was so cool because around this time, Never Back Down 2 came out. One of their songs was in that record or in that movie. Just it's such, and they played Just. That was, I think, right around the time they wrote C'est La Vie. So that was one of the first shows I want to say they played C'est La Vie, and I fucking adore that song. So seeing Stardust open up was super fucking cool. I really, really love those guys. We've had man, the local scene here in Louisiana used to be killer. Stardust, Merriweather, Godspeed, the Jackal, all that. Like, God, shit was awesome out here. So after Stardust was Islander, who, you know, my roommate is friends with those guys, loves those guys.
Of course he would be.
He's got some stories, man. He's like a buddy of mine who has his own wrestling promotion in Atlanta. I was just telling you about that deathmatch outdoor show I did. He films a lot of Islanders music videos. Oh. Like, and he's told me about like specific videos he's filmed for them and shit, and, you know, like how close he is with those guys. So they play next. This was around the time Coconut Dracula, I think, was their big song. So I wasn't into Islander yet. It was shortly after this that I actually started liking Islander. We get to the end song, we get to Coconut Dracula. And my dude, I feel like I'm gonna throw up everywhere. Mm-hmm. Like I feel awful. Like, just, and the bass is just reverberating. And where we're standing, there's like, so you've got like the floor area right in front of the stage, and then there's like a quick step up, and then there's more floor, you know, but like a little elevated. And there's this bar at the front of it, at the front of this elevated area. And I'm like leaned up against this bar. There's a lot of people in this fucking joint, and I'm hurting. I'm not feeling good. We got a couple of our friends that were there. It was really, you know, we ran into one. Cool to see. Yeah. Ran into one of our old singers there. Ran into one of our old drummers there. that was neat, you know, and I wanted to hang, but like, dude, like I felt like I was about to just fucking blow chunks everywhere. Right. I was in so much pain. I wanted to see nothing more so fucking bad, but I lived 10 minutes away. I was like, I need to go. Like, right. I can't. Like, I feel sick. And I hated that so much, dude, because like seeing nothing more for $20 in a club, like that's not something you get to do anymore. And I go home and I just put on the Sopranos and go to sleep in bed. Like I just felt so sick. And then you guys come home because I had to drop my wife off. Y'all come home because Johnny sings without a shirt on, so you, Mac, didn't have shirts on walking through my fucking
Yes, we did.
apartment. No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
You didn't have shirts. You walk into my apartment, no shirt on, and you're just, bro, it's such a good fucking show, Rob. You're not going to believe how good this show was. Dude, I can't believe you missed it. That sucks. Like,
because
I just feel like shit.
I've heard bands at this venue. We've heard us at this venue. Nothing more sounded like the record. Like, you can hear the guitar, you heard the bass, you heard the drummer who was god tier on that. Just with like whoever did the mixing that night knew exactly what the Varsity's supposed to sound like.
It could have been the guy that did ours.
No, he doesn't work there. This is just a guy that just came because after that, and even me singing As I Lay Dying, I know it's like a very heavy metal band, but like, dude, that was just a wall of noise with every single opener, and just to them, it was cool, great concert. Got a story for that one.
I want to be clear real quick though. I never hated our mix ever. There were a couple of questionable things. The mixing was usually good. The lights were always good. Whoever did the lights for us always did a very, very good job.
But when you hear all the electronics in the background and forget the singer's name, Johnny. Just do even when he's like low and screaming, like it was phenomenal. Not only just to kind of see, but to hear, because Johnny could put all three of them are frontmen. Like they both put on a show, and the drummer's just back there.
Dan, the bass player's got really good vocals too. He does a lot of heavy lifting as well that people aren't aware of. Great bass player too.
And of course, they do like this little solo prelude thing where they put the bass on this big drum mic thing, or they have drumsticks that they're doing solos with the bass while somebody's hitting drums. The drummer's just, in pocket the whole time, which broke for like 5 minutes. Yeah. So we had to kind of sit there and watch them panic, get it going. They finally got it going. It was the greatest solo ever. It was fucking sick. I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Because as of right now, of all my concerts, it's still a perfect circle and nothing more. Just how well everything
Perfect Circle was killer,
wasn't it? Dude, nothing has beaten that.
It was so cool. That's an experience that I don't know if I'll ever get topped. Right. It was such a fun experience. I've walked out of 2 concerts in my life, both times because I was feeling sick. And both at that venue, both at the Varsity.
Damn.
And not that far apart, because the other time, I think was right before this, I went to see Tech 9.
I forgot.
The only rap concert I've ever went to. I love rap music. I don't like rap shows because it's just one guy on a laptop and then dude and his hype man just kind of pacing around the stage.
Yep.
And then like they'll bring like 5 or 6 of their homies up there to just like hold microphones for no reason. And like I don't know. I want a show. I want a performance. I've never been to a rap concert that gave me the performance that I want. I'd love to go see some of the rappers that have actual bands on stage. This wasn't one of those nights. But Tech 9 has a very famous song called Caribou Lou.
Yeah.
Where he talks in the song, in the chorus, how to make a caribou Lou. So me and a few of the homies that I went to the show with, we were hanging out, same apartment. Yeah, because this literally couldn't, because I only lived there for like a year or so. So yeah, literally couldn't have been too far apart. At that apartment, we had 2 big gallon jugs. We're listening to the song as we're doing 150 rum, pineapple juice and Malibu, caribou, make 'em all up, mixing these big fucking things. And we're sitting in the little paid parking lot right down the street there off of Highland. And we're just chugging these fucking things. And we've got like this big massive canteen that we fill full of caribou Lou. And one of the homies, it's February or March or whatever in Baton Rouge, which means it's 88 degrees outside for no reason. And brother's got like a huge camo jacket on, and he's got this massive like military flask that he puts the caribou Lou in, and he's got it in the jacket. So we're standing in line just hitting this fucking flask. We get in there still hitting the flask. There's like it's a tech show for whatever reason. It's like 8 openers. And we finally get to Tech 9. We get halfway through, and he gets to Am I a Psycho? And it was this track he did with Hobson.
Yeah.
And one of the homies, there was a pit for some reason. And one of the homies like, Rob, get in the pit. So I don't get in pits as a rule. at that venue, actually, because one time I think that year or the year before I got hit in the jaw by I got caught a stray elbow in a head PE pit.
See, I don't like swing. I don't like people that swing in a mosh pit. Like
Chevelle wrote a song about it. It's called Forfeit.
Yeah, I hate it.
But so he pulls me into the pit, and I get down there, and the buzz of it all wears off, and I get like very, very sick in this pit.
Yeah, I wonder why. All the Caribou, and you pretty much giving yourself a shaking.
I'm getting pushed. I'm in the middle of a fucking blender, dude. So then I go and I sit like there's like those steps. So I'm not even out of the venue yet. You know, like right when you walk in the venue, there's a couple of steps you go up and then to the box office. I'm sitting on those steps, and I'm like, fuck. I really want to get in there, but I feel like shit. But I'm like, damn it, dude. I really wanted to hear Dysfunctional. And right as I say that, dun 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 dun, and I'm like, no fucking way. So I just sit there and listen to him do Dysfunctional, and I'm like, God, that was awesome. Fuck, I really did want to hear Worldwide Choppers though. And then right as I have that thought, I'm like, oh hell yeah. So I just sit there and listen to those. And then once those, I was like, that's all I wanted to hear. I leave because I still worked at EA at the time. I go back to fucking EA.
That's still a far fucking walk, dude.
Yeah, what's that, like 3/4 of a mile or some shit like that, at least, maybe close to a mile actually.
Right.
I walk drunk as fuck, you know, or coming off the drunk, and I walk that whole way back to go meet with my roommates. Dude,
Jesus Christ, dude.
I felt like fucking shit, or old roommates, I guess.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I felt like fucking shit that night, dude. It was awful. But yeah, so that Nothing More show I never got to see, and I hate that now because everything that they've released since then has sucked.
Really been great.
And I don't want to see them now because they're going to play a lot of songs I don't want to hear, and I miss the opportunity to see them at what I consider peak Nothing More.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, when him singing that chorus of Jenny, that was wild. Seeing that little man up there now, that dude can. Hey, I'll give him that. He can mosh. I got pushed by him a good bit. That was also pretty sick.
I want to see if that set list is up here. Okay, yeah. So right after, just a couple of days later, in Austin, Texas, at Red 7, open with Christ Copyright, Mr. MTV, The Matthew Effect, Bass Solo, Jenny, Bullets and Blue Eyes, If I Were, Friendly Fire, Sex and Lies, First Punch, I'll Be Okay, Salem, and encore with This Is the Time. Yeah, it's a pretty good fucking set list.
Yeah. Because with that encore, with that This Is the Time, they started with the part from Ocean Floor,
yeah.
and then it just didn't they didn't do the full Ocean Floor. He didn't sing that part, but it was just like a.
Yeah,
I guess like it was like a timing to make sure everything was synced because yes, they had all of the computers out there. Yeah,
and then did Salem and Bullets and Blue Eyes, which were from The Few Not Fleeting. Dude, if they would have done, I'll tell you right now, if they would have played Gone that night, I'm in it all. Like I'd be so pissed for missing Gone. Yeah, that's a killer set. Dude.
It was
opening with Christ Copyright.
It was hard hitting right off the bat. Like there was no, because think of Nothing More. There's like some type of intro or like some word bullshit guy type of guy thing. No, it just started with Copyright, and then here comes each individual because the drummer started, and then it was.
I'm almost 2 glasses down on this fucking gimmick.
And then I guess that would have been 5 years later, 2018, 2019. I go see As I Lay Dying.
It's a good story.
Currents was the opener, which I am forever a fan of Currents now. They are top, just not just musically, but that man's lyrics are so good. But we're on the floor, man. We're moshing. But it's not like nobody's swinging. It's my favorite. We're just running in circles fast, and we're just elbows and pushing into each other. That's how I'm old. That's what I like. Don't come in swinging fists. I'll just kick you in the dick just because I want to.
I'm real old. I'm sitting in the balcony every show. That's how fucking old I am.
And then I noticed short curly haired guy and this like kind of tall blonde, just kind of like dressed up a little bit, but definitely like club dressed. And they're kind of hanging out. I kind of looked, glanced. I was like, all right, just going in circles. Next, we're running. He's bumping into me. We come sideways and we kind of stop during a part like right before a breakdown. I noticed it. What the fuck are you doing here? He goes, dude, just love As I Lay Dying. And then we just tend to just start like going at him like, Of course, some people like in the middle of the mosh pit were trying to get pictures. Like, you piece of shit. It's like,
He
let the
leaves
man
that-
enjoy.
It was Johnny from Nothing More.
Yeah,
He
sorry,
left that part out. It was
yeah.
Johnny from Nothing More. He was in the
Yeah,
mosh pit.
yeah, he was in the mosh pit, and I was fucking surreal. That was sick.
So, because you text me the next morning,
Yeah,
and you're like, dude, you're not gonna believe
yeah.
this.
It's just like this is that one story. Like I could tell anybody, ain't nobody gonna. Fucking
You were like,
believe
I
this.
was in a pit with Johnny Hawkins, and I went, no, you weren't. And then I hit him with pics, or it didn't happen. I didn't want to be that guy. I said, fuck
No,
you. You
I
would
couldn't.
like everybody would have been that
Dude,
guy. Fuck you.
Everybody, we were like 9 songs deep, just run like it was.
And then come to find out, yeah, he does. He lives in Baton Rouge, like 100%. Like the rest of the band, like lived in Texas or whatever the fuck. But he was like, yeah, I just love it here. That's stupid. But
Well, they played a lot. They played a lot in a place in Covington. I forgot
really?
what the venue, but yeah, that was before like this album. They played at that venue a lot, so they all stayed in that apartment, did shows a lot of weekends. So we could have seen Nothing More before.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
no,
but
if
they
we
weren't
just-
on our radar.
They only stayed in Covington.
Yeah, like I love the Baton Rouge music scene, dude. Like I was when we came in. I kind of think was sort of what I call the end of it. Like we came in, and like whenever you watch The Sopranos and Tony Soprano in the first episode, it's like I kind of feel like I came in at the end of this thing. Like that's how we were. That was a horrible impression. I feel like we came in at the end of the Baton Rouge
That was
scene
it.
because like when Merriweather was on top, dude, like. I've seen so many fire ass Merriweather concerts at that venue at the Varsity, dude. I one time saw them play their first 2 albums in its entirety. Mac went to that show with me.
Oh,
Dude.
old Mac.
It was some of those songs like the only times they'd ever played them live. That was so fucking cool. I've seen multiple times I've seen them do the whole first album in its entirety. But that was the only time I'd ever seen them do both. The first 2 and the second album was unreleased. Yeah, dude, like when we came in, it doesn't matter. We're half an hour into this episode. Let's fucking
We almost played with Bowling for Soup, but then of course
That wasn't Bowling for Soup.
Yeah, it was.
When was Bowling for Soup? What are you talking about? When did we almost play with Bowling for Soup?
It was their promoter. They're like,
That was not even close. Freeman Hanley.
no, I know Freeman Hanley, but later on, because this is like me, you, and Daniel era.
Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
I might have
Teenage
blocked that out.
Dirtbag. Teenage Dirt. Yeah.
That's Wheatus.
No, it's not.
Wheatus did Teenage Dirtbag.
No. I'm just a no.
I'm
Hold on.
just a
Yeah,
teenage.
I got the wrong song.
That's Wheatus.
You're right.
Bowling for Soup was like Girl,
Girl,
All the Bad Guys.
yeah.
Did we almost play with Bowling for Soup?
Yes. Yes, and they picked another local.
It doesn't surprise, dude. It wouldn't surprise me, man, because
But-
I sent so many of those fucking emails.
Yeah, but fuck them because 2 years later they disbanded.
Bowling for Soup's still together.
Now they are. They came back. They haven't been together for the past 10 years.
Yes, they have the whole time.
No.
We're thinking about a different band.
No, no.
100%.
Nah, dude. Nah.
Dude, I sent a lot of those emails. It could have been any band. Like there was only a couple of times where they actually reached out to me and it was possible that we might go open up, and it was Freeman Hanley was the closest, which they just fucked us on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, surprise, surprise, it was actually the same opener that benefited both times, but the other one was Sebastian Bach, the ex-vocalist of Skid Row. But that's neither here nor there. Fuck both of their managers. They can all suck me from the back, as far as I'm concerned. We should have played those bills.
We should have.
You know, it would have sucked, but who cares? It might not have. It might not have.
We were okay. We were basic,
okay.
but we were okay.
It would have been all right.
Yeah.
You know what else is all right this album?
This album's pretty good.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to get underway with this. I've got the tier list made. It took forever to make because there's 17 fucking songs.
Why are you angry?
Because that's
Technically, there's only 15.
14 if you don't count Ocean Floor.
What's your deal with Ocean Floor? You've been trying to get rid of you. It's like it's Pluto. Like it's there, but we don't need it. But it's cool to have it.
You guys know you can buy daiquiris in a big ass gallon bag out here. It's fire. A gallon bag.
Yeah.
A bag. Dude, that popped me when she fucking plopped that bag on the bar. I straight up because like
But
back
you think it because we used to actually get the gallon
jugs.
Yeah.
Like the last time I got one, I was in a band with Dalton and Tyler, and we were hanging out. I think like Dalton's like older sister or something because I was 20 at the time, 20 or 21. And me and Dalton's sister went into the daiquiri shop to get a gallon, and it was like it was like an old like water jug. And she fucking went, dude. I shit you not. Whenever she plops this fucking bag on the bar, I went,
Right.
That's so funny.
Like, am I an alcoholic?
So, who's going first this week?
Me, actually.
You are? All right.
Yes.
First of all, what did you give this record?
It was pretty high.
Guarantee higher than mine.
Yeah. Yeah, because I still really do, like, actually enjoy the shit out of this album. You still hate it for some reason.
I don't hate it.
I mean, I got a 4.
I was 3.6.
Yeah.
So, interludes with Ocean Floor, with Pyre and Geyer. My rule of thumb is always just give those a 2.5 right down the middle. Because, like, for me, like, they're not songs. Why should you rank them?
But I am going to skip Geyer and Pyre every single time.
Yeah. Ocean's Floor, like, I'll let it be. Trust me.
I'd start the album with it.
If I gave Geyer and Pyre what I wanted, they would get, like, a fucking 0.5.
Same.
But that fucked the scoring up bad. But, yeah, I got a 3.6. So.
Yeah.
What was your dishonorable mention?
Honestly, it's really, of course, Surface Flames, because there's nothing about that we needed. And then, I think If I Were.
If I Were?
Yeah.
You know what's wild is, like, Surface Flames didn't get a terrible score for me. I just said that, like, it just really didn't need to be on here.
Surface Flames still got a 3. If I forget about it, it's not the end of the world. But if I think about it, I know I'm going with this album, I'm skipping it.
If I Were, for me, it wasn't. I think it was on the lower end of the middle.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's a good song. It's just not like that one's just. It's just there for me.
I think what did I say about If I Were? I said it was one of my favorite intros. I love the intro of the album. I said, but I like the verses more than the chorus. Which there is 1, 2, 3.
There's a couple of them like that.
4 songs in a row that the verses fucking rule, and the choruses just don't.
Yeah.
Now, one of those made my list, but we'll get to that. My dishonorable mention, yours was If I Were.
Yeah.
Mine was First Punch.
Yeah.
Every single line has the word another in it.
Agree. Agree.
Another yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Another yada yada yada. Another yada. It can't, dude. There's like, it says the word another like 80 times in this fucking song. I said it's fine, but extremely lazy lyrics. That's what I gave.
I don't care about fighting songs, like songs that the premise is about fighting something. I don't really give a shit because they're all like they all tend to end up getting cringy. They do have good instrumentals, because even the fucking Nickelback one, I can't think of the name, the lyrics are just, what are we, second grade?
Next contestant?
Yeah, we're trying to fight, like, in second grade again. You're just like a kid's talking.
I wish you'd do it again.
Right.
I'll watch you leave here limping. That's so stupid.
Point proven.
I'll watch you leave here limping.
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks. But we're done talking about the stuff we don't like. Let's talk about the stuff we do like. Because the thing is like, while there's some cringy shit on this record, and while there's, in hindsight, I don't think some of this record aged very well. There are still songs on this record that fucking absolutely rule.
Right.
And we've each got at least 5 of them. What's your number 5?
It's also realized, like, this album's so overproduced. My first one is, man, this was a struggle, but I put God Went North.
Yeah, you were on the phone with me talking about, I think yesterday, you were telling me, like, yeah, dude, it's between this or this.
Like, kind of with my grandparents, like, a little personal on my level. Like, that's why, like, this song resonated the lyrics for me. But I do like my only gripe with this song, it's a little too long and it's too slow. Literally. It could have been sped up just maybe, like, 3 BPMs, and I think it would have, gave it I don't know.
This one was so close to making my list.
Okay.
Like 0.1 point away. I said it's a beautiful track. The instrumentals are great. The vocals, the structure, I love it. It's just so fucking long. I said the front half of the song is perfect. I think. Once you get to like the 3-minute mark, for me, it kind of...
And that's when it actually builds up, and he's like at that high tone that it's almost like he's doing a falsetto, but he's screaming at this, like he's yelling at, I don't know. What he's doing with the vocals does kind of get a little old.
That first chorus, whenever he first gets that like that higher like falsetto in the chorus, I like that. And then it just like, it gets into like that weird bridge part, which that whole build and everything. Like when we get there, that's when I kind of fall off.
Yes.
Because by that point, I'm like,
but lyrically, this one makes me like kind of.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a fucking amazing song, dude. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Got one more. Yeah, like I said, dude, so close to making my list. It really, really was, but it didn't. What did make my number 5 is, and I'm not gonna lie to you, dude, I'm surprised it did. Friendly Fire.
Really?
So this is the third
I
in
mean,
a line of the verse is so much better than the fucking chorus. So let me start here. Let me start at Here's to the Heartache, and go through Sex and Lies. Here's to the Heartache. Verses are so much better than the choruses.
Yep.
If I were one of my favorite intros, but I like the verses more than the chorus again. Friendly Fire. 3 in a row. Fire verses, repetitive chorus. With that being said, I don't hate the chorus because at least he changes how he says it.
I love his start into that chorus. Like just how it's like it's the same side and then it goes in and then it's just right when they get friendly fire, it's like, all right, now
He's
we're back
just
to
saying,
the okay.
Friendly Fire, honest liar.
Yeah.
He's saying it over and over and over again, but at least he changes how he says it.
Yeah, but until Friendly Fire, I do love that whole like,
and then you get to
pre-chorus.
Sex and Lies, and I go, you're not going to believe this, 4 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, verses are so good. Choruses are so shit. There's a lot of that in just the back half of this record. But yeah, Friendly Fire, like I said, like the chorus is repetitive, but I still really like it. The verses fucking rule. The guitar fucking rules.
Yeah.
I was just telling him off air that their guitar player for a period of time after this record came out was doing like online guitar lessons, and I kick myself in the ass every day for not taking one.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. But I would have just been like, so what was it like writing Jenny? Like, I was fucking.
Did you cry like I cry when I listen to it?
That's another thing. Like, we need to talk about like the lyrical content is so personal on this record. Like, God Went North is about losing his mother. And like that was a theme because like he had to watch his mom, I believe, of cancer. I want to say, and it's tough. Like that's a tough thing to go through, dude. And he got some beautiful fucking music out of it. But yeah, like lyrical content on this album there's going to be some interesting ones. So what was your number 4?
Sex and Lies.
Sex and Lies. Where the fuck is it? It's over here.
It's crazy. Yeah. There's a lot of shit going in it. I will 100% agree. That chorus is not the greatest, but the verses, the drummer it's one of my favorite. Like,
you love that drummer.
Oh God, I love him so much.
You love that drummer, dude.
Watch it. I love a good, just a basic, hard, heavy hitting left-handed drummer. And seeing him live, seeing him do everything was also sick. But yeah, that chorus, not the greatest, but dude, I love the funness of the verses. It's like, I think of it as not Ice Nine Kills, People Under Stairs, but it was, dude, I cannot think of the fucking song. Where it's like all three of them, it's like not theatrical, but it's like a play type of thing.
The Greatest Story Ever Told.
Yes, it kind of gives that vibe but it's all three of them just doing the random laughing and shit in the background. But dude, I fucking love this song.
Sure.
I know it's not on your list, and you.
It sure the fuck ain't. Got 3.8 though. It did well. Like it wasn't far off.
They say nothing more in the lyrics. Respect. Respect. Because every time I listen to this song, I do the whole Family Guy thing. Like, oh, he said it.
I mean, it's the same thing with me on Victim Number 2.
Yeah.
I already told you to save your sorrow. Pop fuck out of me. That shit made my list just because of that. My number 4 was I'll Be Okay.
I'll Be Okay.
So we're going to talk a little bit about, heavy lyrics and everything. So I talked about that show that we went to that I had the powder from before Nothing More actually got on stage. One of our friends who was there was a drummer of ours years ago. Massive Nothing More fan.
Mm-hmm.
Just a year after the show passes away. And I spoke at his wake. And they played several songs throughout the wake, some of his favorite songs. As I left that podium to go sit down, they start playing I'll Be Okay.
Jesus.
So for years I couldn't listen to this song. Like, because I just think about that every time. Like, I gave this speech. I wound up transposing the speech that I gave into a song that we played called Nothing Golden. So like that was, like I'll Be Okay was always a tough one for me to listen to for that reason. But with that being said, like I even wrote, right, I have a hard time listening to this one now, but I appreciate the emotion that it invokes.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4.2. It's a beautiful song, but yeah, like it's always going to be tied to my dead friend, which sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, like even like now to this day, like even more, like it makes me hate that I couldn't see that show because that. But I mean, still though. But we talked about this with Architects because Architects musical, like I can't watch that video of them doing Gone with the Wind without crying.
Yeah, that's such a hard one.
I appreciate when bands can pull that out of you. Like that just. I tell everyone the most important form of music or most important form of entertainment is music. It's like while I work in wrestling, which is a form of entertainment, we need music.
Mm-hmm.
We need, I mean, every wrestler has an entrance song. I mean, every time I make one of these highlight videos for these shows, I'm not doing it to silence. There's fucking music in the background.
Your music has to set the tone of what you're trying to.
Yeah. You ever been to a sporting event?
Yeah.
You a big hockey guy.
Fuck
you go
yeah.
watch the Zydeco.
Yeah.
Every fucking time that puck stops, they start playing music, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Watch a movie. You ever watch a movie with no fucking music? You know?
That would be wild.
That's what I'm saying. Like music is the most powerful form of entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's reasons like this why I really appreciate it. But yeah, like that's tough one to listen to. It was funny that when I walked into this house today, because I literally just got here not too long ago.
Yeah.
This song was
this
playing.
song was playing.
This song was playing right as I walked in. And I was like, all right, okay.
I'll be okay.
Let's do that.
How do you love when your heart is broken?
It's such a great chorus.
It's like cliche lyrics, but it's like, God damn.
How do you speak when you feel outspoken?
Mm-hmm.
That's, dude, I can forgive and be forgiven.
Yeah.
Like that's it's so good. Look, Johnny's lyrics are fantastic. When it's not good, it's not good. I'm gonna tell you. But when it is good, fuck is it good.
Yes, it is.
And this is really good. What's your number 3?
I'll be okay.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Dude, yeah. Like, it's the lyrics. I like, even when his soft tone gets me in my feels.
Mm-hmm.
But then he can, like, his range is just phenomenal. But, yeah, exactly what we just said.
Yeah, Johnny's vocal range is fucking insane.
And you would think, like, to get those highs, like, he's doing falsettos. No, that fucker is projecting everything about that.
Yeah, he can just fucking do that, dude.
He's so small. He's so tiny.
He's a little guy. He's a little guy. I mean, fuck, you touched him.
I did.
That's weird.
Yeah.
My number 3.
No sweat. It's okay.
My number 3 is this. This is the time.
Oh, okay.
The one that started it all.
Yeah.
I said, I literally said the big one that started it all hit so hard.
Mm-hmm.
4.3. It's the reason that we're nothing more fans to begin with.
Yep.
Homie showed us a song and we're like, fuck yeah, dude, that rules. I mean, played on the radio all the fucking time.
My God, was it? Yes.
All the fucking time. Something I've always appreciated about Johnny is the last chorus is almost always like completely different, like sang different than the rest of them. Like he'll put in a little extra mustard on that last chorus, and I've always appreciated that because as somebody who's been in the studio with me more than literally anyone, I'm so fucking lazy where I'll go, hey, take the best take of that chorus and copy and paste that shit for all 3 of them. Like that's how I do it.
What was it? Orange Joe. That was an experience because I've recorded a good bit of our songs just here and there, but actually like dealing with people and what was the name? Philip hit
the singer, yeah.
The like, dude, he wanted things so meticulously like done. He wanted certain people to do certain things at a certain time. It was like there was no just copying paste. Not with anything that he did, and that was fucking wild to me. It was cool, but it was just like, bro, we've been in here for like 12 hours.
Yeah. I'm so different. I'm like, let's get this shit fucking over with, dude.
Trey was another one. I didn't copy paste anything that he did.
Well, it's tough because like he don't play to a metronome either, so his shit's kind of all over the fucking place. His shit was all over the place. But yeah, this is the time. I mean, that's
the one.
What's your number 2?
Mr. MTV.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Also very close, but was just behind God Went North for me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I do appreciate it though.
Yeah,
and we appreciate
I like
the same
the
thing.
hard rock out of it. I love the lyrics. That second verse, I guess, where he's talking about the like my I life and my I want.
My life in my I world on my iPhone with my I girl. Just one love to understand. Yeah. Even Eve couldn't live without the I plan.
That line.
I
right
literally
there
have
just,
that part written down. Even Eve couldn't live without the I plan.
Yeah.
That part fucking rules.
Yes.
The guitar and the verses that
the leads he does is just about to say. Yeah.
That's some of my favorite guitar parts of his.
And it's crazy is he does not loop a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He just does parts after part, but like with the way the bass player and how he because that's another thing I'll say. The bass player another top because if you really pay attention to what he does at the end of every song where it's either grand, he'll just do a random slide or he'll throw in something that's like no one in the band either like promoted that or he just did something just to do it and it works so fucking well. Like it's a cool aspect.
Yeah, I mean every musician in this band is unbelievably talented.
Everybody has to be front. Yeah. That's the thing about with them three. At this time, I don't know who's still in the band or not, but
they all are.
Okay, because at the time
the drummer that replaced the drummer you really like is still in the band.
Okay, he's good. He still kind of plays the same. He still does their old songs. The same.
I don't know why this is on my mind, but you were talking about watching a left-handed drummer. How cool that! I was watching one of those Drumeo videos the other day. Where somebody like hearing a song for the first time. I think it was somebody hearing Sleep Token for the first time. And brother played open-handed on the hi-hat and snare. And I was like, fuck, I ain't seen that in a minute, dude.
It's more popular now, which is pretty cool. Because that's always a concept I wanted to do, but couldn't.
But that's fire. It's kind of a spiritual successor to Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the whole I want my MTV.
Yeah, I always forget what that's from, but
well, it was from MTV, but Dire Straits. That whole thing was the intro for Money for Nothing.
That's right. Okay.
You get your money for nothing and the chicks for free. That guitar riff in the opening of that song, fucking rules. My number 2 is Christ Copyright.
Phenomenal song.
Yeah, dude. Literally, what did I write for Christ Copyright? One of my favorite Nothing More courses.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, so it's heavy on the electronica.
Yes.
Heavy.
But it works perfectly with what everybody does.
Yeah, I love the lyrics. This is one of those, like I say, like, he'll have some interesting lyrics sometimes. Like there's some of the lyrics in this one are really interesting. But more than anything, just that chorus. My favorite part, they're selling heaven tonight. Oh, that part, dude. Yes. On the dotted line. That fucking, dude. That shit's fucking awesome.
The bass player did that live, and it was,
the way the way that song's put together. You talk about meticulous. You have to be with a song like this. You genuinely have to be. And I can just imagine how long it took them to record this fucking song. Thinking about it. But job well done. It fucking rolls, dude. I have a feeling I know what your number 1 is.
Yeah, we'll put it up there. I bet you don't even know.
This is the time?
I mean, you ain't got to call me out like that. Dude, it's my favorite of all time. Like,
fucking rules.
It's so good. Every bit of it, every aspect of this song just slaps my tits. But the other problem is it's hard for me to listen to this song without Ocean Floor. Like, just going into this ballad, it's like, it's just like, it's just so abrupt. But then when you listen to Ocean Floor into it, it's like, oh, dude, it's like, it's a build-up you need.
Ocean Floor is necessary. Mm-hmm. Like, Guy or Empire don't need to don't need to exist at all.
No, because it's literally 12 minutes of the whole track.
Just bullshit. And, but fucking Ocean Floor, though.
Yeah,
it's a perfect intro. It really could have just been.
And I just realized I pretty much did the intro song and the last song because Ocean Floor before this and Pyres right after God Went North. So.
Yeah, you really did.
All right,
Yeah, I mean, it's a good list.
Wow, I'm actually in order of the album. Wow, what do I do every time I listen to this album?
I mean, I've done shit like that before, too.
Didn't realize.
I've done shit like that before, too. My number one almost
Jenny,
made yours. Is
dude.
I know you called me yesterday and you were like, dude, I can't decide if God went north or
Because Jenny is just as beautiful as God Went North for me. It's just the lyrics resonated more to me for God Is North. That's the only reason why Jenny made it. But Jenny was last on my first list.
Well, and Jenny, we talk about the lyrical content on this record.
Mm-hmm.
While God Went North is talking about watching his mother die of cancer. Jenny,
it's like the happy ending. Not the happy ending. It's just like the ending of it's just him and his mom.
Kind of
not the sister.
ending, yeah.
It's like the sister was going through this. He was pissed off, and then she finally left, and then now it's God Went North.
Yeah, because Jenny is telling the story of his sister who's just strung out and fucking God doing God knows what and is just not around, and Johnny's like, hey, so our fucking mom is dying.
And she's trying to stay alive for her.
Yeah, she's sticking around for you, basically, and you're not fucking here. Mm-hmm. And it's a very angry song. And it's
so fucking good, dude. Because I don't know if you remember, back then, I used to hate the song because I hated the chorus. Over the past years, I've appreciated the emptiness of it when it's just a guitarist on the high, the bass player is just hitting the same notes, and it's just a drummer. And it's just him screaming, maybe you should just fall. I was like, it's too empty. Listen to this whole album, it doesn't fit. Now I appreciate that because it's I love the lyrics guitar. And what the song's about makes it more impacting for me now.
That guitar, that
They really liked Happy from Mudvayne, but you know what? Hey, who doesn't?
Yeah. Oh, you mean every chorus I've ever written in my life?
Exactly.
Yeah, so dude. Good. I mean, it fucking rules. It's always going to be probably my favorite Nothing More song. I love the anger meeting the desperation of I'm so fucking mad at you, but they're like, we need you here. Stop fucking around.
Yeah.
It's very, very well. And that's tough to sing about, dude. As somebody who's written about personal shit, I can only imagine how hard it is for Johnny to have to sing this shit.
And how hard he sings. This man is he's out there. And
one of the most physical vocalists on the planet.
Yes.
So we got to put this together now. So we know that. So our fives are staying down here. What was the other? Mr. MTV.
And Christ Copyright. So.
Sex and Lies. So. We got two.
I told you, very different.
Yeah, we got two. So it looks like de facto, This Is the Time gets number one.
Okay.
And I'll Be Okay is going to get number two.
Okay.
So Friendly Fire, God Went North, Jenny, Mr. MTV, Christ Copyright, Sex and Lies.
I don't know. This is a tough one. Sex and Lies can go. That's just my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I think it's easier to just...
That one's okay, because I
know...
Yeah, because I do agree the chorus, it's not fully there, but I love everything else about the song.
For me, yeah, Friendly Fire.
Okay.
Now, one of these fuckers ain't going to make it.
Honestly, we can probably take off God Went North, and I'll accept Jenny, Mr. MTV, and Christ Copyright. Because here's the thing with me in this album. You take off Surface Flame, whatever it's called, Pyre and Gyre, this is an absolute perfect album. I love every song. I didn't really have much negative I can say about any of these songs. Except for, I agree, some of the choruses, not really the greatest. But I love them all. God Went North, it is 7 minutes long. I understand.
Yeah, it's stiff.
But Jenny and Mr. MTV Copyright, perfect fucking song.
Jenny was my number one, so I'd like to put that at 3.
Sure.
And then I'll say Mr. MTV.
Okay.
And then we can do Christ Copyright at 5.
Dude.
I think it's good. So number 5, Christ Copyright. Number 4, Mr. MTV. Number 3, Jenny. Number 2, I'll Be Okay. Number 1, This Is the Time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure anybody that knows Nothing More is going to see this and be like, yeah, no fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of...
These are the top 5s. Yeah, we all knew this, guys. This might be the one that everybody's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about this one because I was like, that's going to be the fucking 5. Because, even though some of those had music videos, they weren't considered singles.
Yeah.
They were. But that was Nothing More self-titled record.
Yeah.
2 self-titled albums in a row.
Oh yeah, Crossfade.
Crossfade and the
Forgot.
Mist.
Yeah. All right.
So we've got a couple of more, 2 or 3 more episodes till the end of the year.
Yeah.
I think it's weird how we record these so far in advance, but a couple more. It's Thanksgiving in real time.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Yes.
But I'm very excited. We're going to pull from the bowl. I get to see a bowl pull in front of my face for the first time. Let's see what we got.
Oh, this is one of yours. Because I remember I wrote it on paper. We have The Funeral Portrait. Greetings
From Suffocate City. Yep. That's going to be fun because I
know nothing of them.
I haven't listened to the whole album. With the second we stop recording, I'm going to get you to pull up a couple of these songs.
Okay.
Because you're going to love them.
All right.
You are going to really like this band. I worked out at the same gym as their singer whenever I lived in Marietta.
Did you actually see him?
So Carmen is friends with him.
I'm tired of this motherfucker.
Well, I mean, he was in a more successful band than we were.
I understand.
And we were at the fucking gym. And because I remember he pulled up a video of the funeral portrait. I was like, that dude with the green hair looks fucking familiar. I swear to God, I saw him on the elliptical the other day. And then we and him go to the gym together one day, the one right there not by my house, but down the street from my house.
Yeah.
And we go in, and there he is, right there on the fucking elliptical. And then Carmen's like, "Yo, Lee, what's up, dude?" And he goes up and daps him up while I'm walking. And I'm like, "Dude, I gotta take a piss. I fucking, I'm not doing that." So he goes up and daps up Lee Jennings on the fucking elliptical. But yeah, they were getting ready. They were about to go on a huge tour with I think Marilyn Manson and Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, dude.
So he was getting ready for this tour.
2 people I don't want to see live, but that would be a fun fucking concert.
Isn't that insane? Dude, and they straight up, they were like, "Look, dude, we get it, Marilyn Manson's kind of a hot button topic these days, but our band's never played arenas and stadiums and shit. Right. So
we're going, yeah.
Hopefully we make some new fans of the Funeral Portrait. That's the mindset to have.
That's sick, yeah.
I'm gonna play you a couple of their songs. You're gonna like them.
All right.
This is next week, the Funeral Portrait, Greetings from Suffocate City. I'm very, very excited about this. This is a very real possibility the band might actually see that record. Or see that episode.
Oh, because of Carmen?
I mean, we'll make it happen.
Oh, okay. All right.
He'll be like, "Yo, dude, my homie put y'all over."
Yeah,
unless we bury him, and then because I haven't listened to this whole album. I've heard the singles and I really, really like them. I really like them. So yeah, next week, Greetings from Suffocate City. Thank you for tuning in to this Nothing More self-titled album review.
In person.
Not next week.
No.
I'm going to change this up.
No.
But we will see you then. And until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
Thanks for hanging out.
Dubby.
Dubby.gg. R&R, 10% off. Thanks for hanging out.